recommend an all raw diet, or do you recommend some cooked food? Is some cooked food beneficial, or should it be all raw to get the electrical and nutritional benefit?
Yeah, I recommend 100% alkaline raw diet.
Right.
And preferably juiced or pureed, so it's all pre-digested. Can you eat some acidic food? Yes. Will it affect how you feel? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you cook some of the food? You can warm it. You never overcook food. Generally, you run something like 118 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This is not cooking the food. This is warming it.
Okay.
If you boil your food, you're going to destroy the electrical potential of the food, and that's why you eat food. You don't eat food for calories. You eat food for its electrical potential. Our bodies are electrical. They run on electricity. In fact, that's why our body is salted with sodium, because sodium, the sodium ions, you know, you tasted your blood. Have you ever tasted your blood?
Sure.
What is it? Does it taste salty?
Salty, sweet.
Yeah, kind of salty. Yeah. What about your sweat?
That's sweet.
Well, okay. Well, it should be salty.
Salty, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
if it's sweet, you're eating too much sugar. All right. It should be salty.
Yes.
Okay, so your tears are salty, your
Yes.
sweat is salty, your blood is salty. So what's all this sodium? The ocean is full of salt. Could you imagine putting fish on a salt-free diet? I mean, it's literally insane. You wouldn't do it because you would literally kill the fish. Our bodies are bathed in salt.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? Salt becomes one of the major contributors to our health. It's something we should be eating. It's what keeps us alive, sodium. I can just show you a little experiment here. Here's some water. This is my light bulb here. And if I put this probe in here, I can't turn on the water. But if I take this saline solution, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is actually a sea salt. It's a liquid sea salt. You probably, you know, in the salt shaker, you see the rock salt. Okay? We can take this, this liquid salt, okay, and there's two sources I get my salt. One source is 3,000 feet down off the coast of Kona, Hawaii, where we draw up this mineral-rich, sodium-rich, magnesium-rich, over 90 different minerals in this water. We pull it up, we desalinate it, and we create this very, very tasty liquid mineral salt. Okay? The other source is the North Shore of the Great Salt Lake.
Right.
And look what happens. If I take this salt and I just take a couple of sprays here, what happens is I can actually create conductivity through the sodium ions and light up the light.
That's lighting up.
So the way we light up our life and the light that powers us, because our bodies run on light or life energy. The sodium, or the salt ions, sodium ions, are responsible for the transportation of all that energy, life force. So once again, we have water. Water is just a catalyst. What kind of water should we be drinking? It should be slightly salty. Spray that in, and boom. See, for someone who's losing energy, just a squirt of salt with a little water. You don't need to take any sugar, because sugar, if I put the sugar in here, any form of sugar, if I put sugar in here, it turns the light on.
Okay. Because it's a paradigm that most people think that our systems run, our cells run on glycogen, right?
They don't.
Right.
Glycogen is actually a waste product of the body or the cell using this electrical energy.
Okay.
So it's a byproduct. It is not, our bodies don't run on glycogen. Our bodies do not need any glucose whatsoever. The body needs four things. These are the four food groups: chlorophyll, oil, water, and salt. That's it. It's all the body needs to build blood, to build, to generate life force energy to run our bodies.